I speak to you now with love that does not run out, with patience that has waited through storm and silence, with a nearness that sits beside you even when you think you are alone. I have numbered your breaths and sheltered your nights, and I am leaning close to tell you what you need to hear, because the time is ripe, the moment is warm, and what was pending in the unseen has reached the edge of your horizon. This message is not a rumor. It is not a guess. It is the clear, living word for you, carried on the wings of my promise, pressed into your spirit so you cannot miss it. You have asked for signs, and I now make your heart into a sign. It will feel a quiet certainty, a soft boldness, as if the future is taking your hand. This is not an illusion. I am the one who speaks and makes it so. I have watched you fight battles with empty hands and still rise again to bless those who misunderstood you. I have seen you choose kindness when bitterness was easier to hold. I have watched you untangle the knots of your history, thread by thread, and I have gathered every tear you let fall into my palm. You did not always know it, but every small obedience turned the key to doors you could not see, and every small yes you gave me built a staircase in places that once looked like walls. Do not call yourself behind. Do not name yourself late. You are right on my timing, and my timing is opening in front of you like morning. Listen with your inner ear. Let the noise settle, and attend to the hum beneath it, the steady tone of my presence. I have been arranging people you have not met, rooms you have not entered, opportunities that have been speaking your name in meetings where you were not present. I have been softening hearts that used to resist you, shifting policies that used to exclude you, placing your work in the path of eyes that are ready to favor you. The hammering you heard in the night was not danger, it was construction. The delay you felt was not denial, it was foundation. I will not place the weight of new blessings on soil that cannot bear it. I have deepened your ground, and now the roots can hold. Do not measure what is arriving by the size of your current container. Pour out what you have been saving and dare to believe you will not run dry. You are stepping from the room of limitation into the hall of overflow, not because you labored perfectly but because I delight to complete what you began with trembling. I am the finisher of unfinished songs, the binder of frayed edges, the one who brings harvest from fields that looked like dust. You walked there when it was dry. You will dance there when it is green. Hear this clearly, the pending stamp on your miracle is being removed. The seal is breaking, the envelope is opening, and the letter is being read over your life right now. Approval has been written in a hand that cannot be forged. No committee can revoke what I authorize. No shadow can cancel what I illuminate. The clock that once frightened you is not your enemy, it is my announcement bell, and it will ring in your favor. Before tonight, the air around you will feel lighter. Before tonight, a message will find you, a door will click, an answer will settle. I am doing this with precision so that you may know it is me, not chance, not coincidence, not the luck others talk about. Grace leaves fingerprints, you will recognize mine. You have feared missing the moment, feared that distraction would steal what you waited for. I tell you lovingly, nothing designed for you will pass you by while your heart is turned toward me. Lift your head. Put your name on your own future. Speak as if you expect to be welcomed, because you will. Practice saying yes to good news, because good news is practicing saying yes to you. I am teaching your tongue a new language where gratitude is fluent and scarcity is foreign. Archangel Michael stands watch at the threshold of this unveiling. His mantle is bright over your doorway, and his command is simple: proceed. He has carried your petitions like arrows through layers of interference and placed them on the table of my counsel. The warfare you could not see was not your burden to carry, it was handled on your behalf. Complications unraveled. Delays bowed. Interference melted in the radiance of truth. You will feel the afterglow of this victory in your body as rest, in your thoughts as clarity, and in your days as ease. Yield to it. Let rest be a holy assignment. Let clarity be your new normal. Let ease be the coat you wear. I am taking the weight from your shoulders that never belonged to you. Set down the need to explain yourself to everyone. Set down the habit of rehearsing old losses. Set down the subtle pact you made with disappointment so it would not surprise you again. I am rewriting the script you thought you had to follow. I am editing out the lines of fear, adding scenes of sudden favor, composing a score that rises when you enter the room. Your life is not a list of what you should have done, it is the living story of what I am doing. Keep the posture of expectation, and let me exceed it. I invite you to forgive what tried to scar you. The scar can remain without the pain, as a landmark that proves you healed. I invite you to release the versions of yourself that only learned to survive. Survival was sacred, it kept you. But now, thriving is your assignment. Let your hands learn to receive without bracing. Let your eyes learn to look forward without flinching. Where you once anticipated impact, start anticipating embrace. Where you once counted costs, start counting blessings. The arithmetic of heaven tilts toward more, and I am teaching you to balance to the side of abundance. There will be a gentle rearrangement in your relationships. Some voices will grow quieter because they cannot carry the tone of where you are going. Bless them and release them to their own path. Some voices will grow bright because they resonate with the frequency of your rising. Welcome them without suspicion. I will place companions whose wisdom feels familiar and new at the same time, like songs you somehow already know. They will speak life to the places in you that were waiting to be called forward. I will also bring you in front of those who need what you carry. Do not hide your light to seem small. Humility is not silence, humility is clarity. Shine with clarity. Expect confirmation in threes, a phrase repeated, a number noticed, a door that opens without your knocking. Expect relief in your body like tension evaporating when the answer lands. Expect a sudden idea that feels like a memory of the future. Write it down. Move on it step by step. I will meet you in motion. Small steps count, they are the hinges of large doors. If a path seems too big, begin with the corner that lifts easily. If a thought seems too bright, sit with it until your eyes adjust. I have time, and I am not impatient with your learning. But I am insistent about your freedom. Freedom is your portion, and I will tutor you in how to live inside it. The resources are aligning. Do not fear the cost of building what I've shown you. Provision will follow the blueprint I lay on your heart. If you steward the pattern, I will supply the pieces. I am not asking you for a performance, I am asking you for partnership. Partner with me by choosing peace when anxiety knocks. Partner with me by choosing integrity when shortcuts tempt you. Partner with me by choosing joy before you see the outcome. Joy is not a reward, joy is a strategy. Joy keeps the gate of your heart open to receive, and I am pouring generously. You will begin to notice how many things start arriving on time when you stop calling yourself late. The shame you wore has loosened, it will slip off with one more breath of honesty. Tell me the truth of what still aches, I will cradle it and heal it without exposing you to harm. I am tender with your sore places. I am fierce with the forces that tried to break you. I am both lion and lamb for you, strength that fights, gentleness that holds. Feel the protection around you, strong like a city wall, soft like a morning blanket. This is my care. Archangel Michael moves ahead, sweeping the path. Obstacles that felt immovable will look smaller when you approach, some will dissolve entirely. You will find it difficult to worry the same way you used to, the habit will not fit you. Peace will feel more natural than panic. You will recognize my voice more quickly and your own courage more easily. This is part of the miracle. Not only what arrives to you, but who you become while receiving it. The gift is twofold, answer and upgrade, outcome and identity. Carry yourself as the one who is trusted with goodness. Carry yourself as the one who expects doors to honor your knock. I am redeeming time for you. What you thought was lost time will return as accelerated growth, as compressed opportunities, as swift turns in your favor. You will accomplish in a short season what would normally take years, not by rushing, but by being carried. Let yourself be carried. The river of my will is strong and sure. Rest in it. Move with it, watch what happens when you stop swimming upstream out of habit. Your stamina is not your savior, I am. Your wisdom is a gift, but I am the giver. Keep your eyes on me and the blessings will keep their shape. There is a sound rising around your name, not of gossip, but of recommendation. Those who forgot you will remember. Those who doubted will pause. Those who believed will smile because this is the moment they saw when others could not. Do not gloat. Bless quietly. Grow steadily. Keep your promises. Harvest is holy work, and I will teach you how to gather without losing yourself. Guard your mornings. Guard your evenings. Let your first words and your last words be gratitude. Gratitude is a doorway, cross it often. I will touch your household with calm. Where arguments used to start like sparks, water will meet them. Where worry used to wake you, rest will lie by your side and hum a lullaby. I will place laughter in rooms that forgot how to hold it. I will make even the ordinary tasks feel lighter, because glory is not only in the big moments, it softens the edges of every day. Watch for kindness from strangers. Watch for help you didn't ask for. Watch for the way obstacles escort you toward better routes. I recycle every difficulty you survived into wisdom you can live by. You are permitted to dream bigger without apologizing. You are allowed to ask for more without fearing that more will corrupt you. Your heart has been schooled in contentment, it can now be entrusted with increase. Increase will not own you, you will steward it. Make lists if you must, but keep your hands open. Plan with excellence, but let me edit. Say no when peace says no. Say yes when peace nods. Peace will be your compass more than pressure, more than other people's expectations, more than the internal voice that used to hurry you. I am retuning your inner instruments to my pitch. A message is coming that carries relief. Expect language like approved, cleared, confirmed, released, found, scheduled, funded, welcome. Expect an invitation that aligns with what you asked me in private. Expect a change that feels like a held breath finally exhaling. Your name will appear where it needs to appear. Your work will be seen by the ones assigned to see it. Your efforts will connect to outcomes in a way that makes sense, and where it does not make sense, it will make miracles. Either way, you will be kept. There will be a moment, even today, when you feel a pull to delay, to minimize, to defer your own readiness. Answer that pull with action. Send the message. Finish the application. Make the call. Place the order. Write the page. Step onto the ground that looks new but was made for your feet. I will meet you there with confirmation that calms you from the inside out. The yes you need is already traveling toward you, give it a place to land. I am also touching the deeper layers beneath your desires. I am healing the reason you sometimes dim your light when you are in rooms that cannot handle brightness. You do not have to be smaller for anyone to be comfortable. Your expansion will not suffocate others, it will create air. Your rise will not create lack, it will model possibility. There is room. There has always been room. I am showing you that your future does not compete with anyone else's. The table is long, and your seat is secure. Archangel Michael will stand at your back as you cross this next line. Feel that steady covering and take the step. The words, "Don't try to skip this," are written over this day in gold. Do not skip the nudge. Do not skip the praise for small progress. Do not skip the chance to say, "I receive," out loud, even if you are alone in a room. Your agreement is a key. Turn it in the lock of your own chest and watch the courage spill like light. You will find the tone of your voice changing. Authority will creep into syllables where there used to be apology. Speak gently, but no longer from fear. Speak kindly, but no longer from scarcity. Speak boldly, because you are backed by the word that shaped worlds. I am planting new songs in you that you will hum without trying. Those songs will set the rhythm of your steps so you avoid snares without even noticing. I am arranging rest stops where you'd normally push too hard. Sit in them. Drinking water on the way is not weakness, it is wisdom. The journey ahead is not a test designed to break you, it is a path designed to reveal you. You will recognize yourself in this season and like what you see, because you will see what I see. I call you chosen, steady, luminous, entrusted, favored, faithful, fruitful, free. Do not negotiate with the old fear of too good to be true. Replace it with so good it must be God. Let that phrase live in your mouth. Let it be the flag you plant over breakthroughs as they rise. I will give you proofs, a timely message, an unexpected help, a debt resolved, a path cleared, a connection that honors you, a release from what held you. Count them and tell me about them, because testimony multiplies. What you notice grows. Notice grace. If grief rises as blessings arrive, do not resist it. Let it pass through like rain that cleans the air. Sometimes the body releases old sorrows when new joy enters, making space so the joy has room to settle. Cry if you must. Laugh when it surprises you. Breathe often. Put your hand over your heart and remember that I am closer than that hand. You are not performing for me, you are living with me. I like being with you, and I will teach you to like being with yourself again. I am setting a lamp in your window tonight. When you look toward it, you will remember this word. When you feel the soft pull to check your messages, to glance at the door, to open the email, to answer the call, you will find what I have placed there. Do not say, "It cannot be this soon." Say, "I am ready." Do not say, "Maybe later." Say, "This is the time." Your belief is not a lever that forces my hand, it is a cup that catches what I already poured. Hold out the cup. This is your confirmation, the pending miracle has shifted status. It lives now in the realm of arrival. Align your habits to that truth. Tidy the corner where it will sit. Make room on your calendar for new movement. Loosen the grip on what you only kept because you feared empty space. Empty space is sacred, it invites the right filling. I am the filler, and I fill well. You will not be left with echoes. You will be surrounded by substance. I bless your hands to hold without shaking. I bless your mind to think without spiraling. I bless your feet to walk without wandering. I bless your nights to rest without dread. I bless your name to be spoken with honor. I bless your work to carry fragrance. I bless your giving to multiply. I bless your receiving to be unashamed. I bless your boundaries to be gentle and strong. I bless your voice to be true. I bless your life to be a landmark of mercy. Now move with the calm of someone escorted by heaven. Move with the assurance of someone already welcomed. Move with the joy of someone whose dawn has broken even if the sky still looks dark to others. The light is rising from within you and meeting the light I have set before you. Walk into it. It will not blind you, it will guide you. Before tonight, the sign will appear. Before tonight, the news will rise. Before tonight, you will know in your knower that I am faithful, and that this word found you exactly on time. Do not try to skip this. Open your hands. Open your heart. Open the door. Receive what is already yours. I am speaking to you now because your heart has been asking questions that your mouth has been too tired to form, because your eyes have been tracing the horizon for a sign that the night will finally loosen its grip, because your soul has been knocking at a door you feared might never open. Hear me, it is open. It has been open longer than you think. You have stood in front of it with the key already in your hand, and tonight I ask you to turn that key without delay, because the timing is written and the answer has matured, because your pending miracle has been approved and set in motion, because what I placed in you was never a rumor or a rumor of a rumor, it is a decree. Do not try to skip this. Open it immediately in your spirit. Receive it with the quiet thunder of trust. I watched you sit in the small room with the dim light and talk yourself into one more day of endurance when your endurance felt like a thread. I watched you breathe in the weakness and exhale a single word, help. I heard the word when you thought no one did. I felt the tremor run through you when the memory surfaced of promises that looked like broken glass. I have not forgotten a single hour of your ache. I have counted them like beads, not to bind you to sorrow but to number the distance between you and the morning. This is why I speak to you now with urgency. You have asked for confirmation, for a whisper, for a sign that would not embarrass your hope if it turned out to be only your own voice. So I give you more than a whisper, I send a messenger to your threshold. Archangel Michael stands by my word and by your door, he will speak and it will not be an echo. Do not delay your yes. Do not bury your excitement under polite doubt. This is the hour carved from the stone of many waiting rooms, and it bears your name. You have felt small in the shadow of loud people and louder fears. You have measured yourself against timelines you did not even write. You have tried to belong where your spirit kept stumbling over the threshold of imitation. You are not late. You are not last. You are not a leftover miracle. You are the main story I am telling with your life, and the pages you thought were torn out were only sealed until this chapter. The seal is removed. The 2 minutes I speak of are not a trick of the clock, they are a summons. Step into agreement quickly, with a decision that refuses the slow poison of hesitation. Your miracle has been approved in the courts you cannot see, and the ruling has been stamped with the sign that no man can overturn. If you open your heart before tonight with the yes of action, tiny action, trembling action, faithful action, you will hear the first knock of great news. Not just pretty words, but events aligning, doors consenting, names remembering you kindly, the pattern shifting in your favor like a river choosing a truer path. Do not argue with what I am sending by calling it too good or too late. Do not disqualify yourself with old labels that no longer fit your healed shoulders. Do not let the vocabulary of yesterday author the dictionary of your future. You have called yourself unlucky, I call you chosen. You have called yourself an accident, I call you intentional. You have called your days ordinary, I call them anointed. Let Michael remove the old garments of false ownership from your thoughts. Those garments carried other people's fear sewn into their hems. They never protected you, they only disguised you. You are not protected by hiding, you are protected by being appointed. And I appoint you now to rise into the moment you asked me to create, the moment that startled even you when you prayed it because you were not sure it was allowed. It is allowed. It is beloved. It is now. You have been holding receipts from disappointment like proofs against future joy, as though showing me all the times you were let down could secure a refund of destiny. I tell you, I will not refund what I never charged you. I will restore what was taken, redeem what was wasted, multiply what seemed lost. Not all subtraction is theft, some is pruning. Yet even the pruning that I allowed did not subtract your promise, it refined it. What remains in your hands, though it looks smaller, is the seed of a forest unsurrendered. Planted in trust before tonight, a message sent, a phone call made, an application completed, a forgiveness offered, a boundary kept, a room cleared, an hour consecrated, a first step taken. Your miracle meets motion. Faith is not frantic, it is focused. Give me your focus for these 2 minutes of holy resolve, and watch how momentum obeys. Listen, I am not asking you to perform a spectacular act to impress me. I am asking you to allow me to be spectacular for you. Your striving was never the ticket, it was only the map that showed you where you were trying to go without me. Let me drive. The route will shorten. The detours will make sense. The delays will lose their accusation and become witnesses to how carefully I timed this unveiling. There are names about to speak on your behalf in rooms you have not entered yet, and they will not know why they remembered you with favor, only that the thought pressed on them until they acted. There are files about to be reopened with your case on top. There are conversations about to pivot, small talk turning into opportunity in a breath. There is a closed mouth soon to apologize and a closed door soon to swing wide, and the hinge will not creak because I have already oiled it with unseen mercy.